What? What's going on, fellas? What is up? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Saturday. Hopefully everyone's got the work week off officially. Double check right here. Yeah, we're looking all right. I didn't have anything wrong in here, right? 105 FCR. Good, good, good. We're sitting on Tristram right now. Oh, boy. For the next 10 minutes. Let's go. What players count do I even have this on? Okay, players 8. Just blasting. No big deal. Welcome in, Fred. First in, appreciation, my man Shane Harriman. Excuse me. Stephen Brown. Yo, yo, yo. Bunch of legends up in here early. Love to see it, fellas. Thank you guys so much. Must be notification gang type stuff. That's how I know y'all are legends. Mark making what's going on. The Honored One. Hope you all are having a great Saturday. Jeremy Chu. Whoa. Okay. All right. I was trying to read chat and I almost got wrecked already. Impressive, huh? Sweet Phil almost died already. Oh boy. I really need to get the macro saved right. All I need to do is add one more up, or I need to add up, up, and then I need to add an up and a down on my macro, and then it'll never mess up like that again. I've known this for like months and months and months and months, but I'm just never remembered to do it. Never remembered to do it. Man, 40 people in here in the first couple of minutes, man. Hardrio, I don't know if I pronounced that right, but my apologies. Welcome in there over on Twitch. Dillionaire Cat, what is going on? Welcome in on a wonderful Saturday. Hopefully you're having a good Saturday. Badguruk. I think I got that right. Crossburns, legendary. Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Saturday as well. David Fan, Hostile Ducky, welcome in. Fastest way to get a monarch. So no matter any way to do that is you're gonna have to get lucky. All I can really do is tell you the best ways that I get them.
I can't carry
you'll get differing opinions from different people, but generally the fastest that everybody will say, and it is kind of true, low magic find in cows, but I generally don't recommend to farm that way. I usually just try to do something else, like farming the Countess early on.
I can't carry
and in order to get that monarch.
Smash that like button.
I'll get back to that real quick. But Nicholas, thank you so much for 22 months of Slayership. You Slayer. Appreciate you. And hit that like button. So yeah, almost all the time when I get them, like at the beginning of ladder, super low level, don't have a Spirit Monarch yet, I'm usually farming the Countess. Where's the Countess on this map again? Well, anyways, and I'm hitting all the armor racks on the way down and killing all the monsters and stuff like that. So that's usually where I end up finding one with a sorceress, if that's what you're using. But in general, for finding base items, the less magic find you have, the more likely they won't be magic. So the more likely when a monarch does drop, it will be white. But I generally just kill stuff as fast as I can and to hope to get lucky. And also hitting armor racks, shockingly effective. Probably 50% of the time at the beginning of a ladder, I find my monarch off of an armor rack. I feel anyways. That's non-scientific. That's like totally anecdotal, but... Jane Holcomb, yo, yo, yo. Welcome in. Oh, Hostile Ducky said lower crossed armor racks. Yeah, definitely. I usually don't lower crossed armor racks, but I mean, armor racks are armor racks, right? So... yeah, anywhere that you're farming all the time and it has armor racks, just make sure you hit them, I guess. Nai says 2 weeks for new ladder. Can't wait. Hope they get the assassin botters out of the slather. The Asian botters. Oop, I misread that. So I wouldn't count on that, but it is what it is. I I don't know. I don't really worry about it too much. I just kind of live my own life outside of worrying about the botters, you know? Because in all reality, it doesn't really affect me in any way, the botters and stuff. All it does is like have people posting on social media about how godly their gear is in like 2 days. But if you just ignore that stuff, then really it doesn't affect you in any way, you know? Because even if they bought a ton, like an Istrun is still worth an Istrun, right? So unless you're paying with JSP gold or with real dollars out of your bank account or credit card, the botters don't affect you in any way. Like if you're trading an Istrun for a Shaco, an Istrun is always going to be worth a Shaco because the bots find Istruns and Shakos at the same speed, right? So that's my take on it anyways. Dillionaire says always made it the habit of hitting the chest right outside of the Countess Tower too. Outside the Countess Tower, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I never find anything there, but I guess I never really pay attention to that, huh? Yeah. If I had to name the one specific armor rack that I always find, not always, but a lot of times I find my Monarch off of, it is the one on the 5th level in one of the initial side rooms. The number... Literally, one of the ladders, I got like 3 Monarchs in one day off of that rack. So, but I found them there. I found them killing monsters on the way. I've found them in the pits before, just like all over the place, really. Now he says armor rack by Neelathak. You got a 45 res Sacred Targe, it looks like. I think that's what those letters stand for. Yeah. I mean, you can kind of find them anywhere, so yeah, I guess everyone's kind of going to have their favorite spot, huh? Their lucky, you know, their lucky pair of green underwear or whatever, you know what I mean? Everyone's got their good luck charm. Eno Verb, what's going on? I'm a legend. Oh, appreciate you. I'm a legend. That's very kind of you. Eno over on Twitch saying most of his friends buy everything and then they quit playing in the first week because they have everything. Yeah, in my opinion, that's not the best way to play. But you know, to each their own. I know people that pay real money for the stuff too, and kind of do the same thing, and that's what they want to do, and is what it is, right? I don't worry about what other people are doing all that much. I don't view Diablo 2 as a competitive game, even though it's got ladder that is competitive. I kind of play it my own way and enjoy myself. Because if I could be completely honest, if I wanted to, I could easily. I have like many thousands of forum gold that I just like don't use every ladder. Pretty much every ladder I trade stuff for like thousands of forum gold. Like I use it as like. I only use the forum gold from that ladder every ladder, but then I never use it all. So I end up having like thousands extra of value left over from other ladders, but I just never use it, right? Like it's just chilling there with, you know, no purpose. Chris of the Cape, welcome and happy Saturday to you as well. Yeah, Nick says 23rd of May for reset. That sounds right. I'd have to look it up again. Memory is not as good in my old age as it used to be, but yeah. Pastel Ducky saying loves respecking anytime he wants to. Right. Wicked Plumber said if you're looking for that Monarch base on non-ladder, he can hand it over to you. I would assume, only assuming here, I don't really know, but I would assume he's talking about single player just because... Oh, he did say single player. I'm getting better at reading. So yeah, he's on single player. That's kind of what I assumed. Because either ladder or non-ladder now, you could get a regular Monarch. I mean, anyone could give you one right through all over the place. But yeah, kind of offer there, Wicked. What's going on, Smulps? Oh my gosh, how am I going to keep up with all these comments? I usually try to take pride in reading every comment. Man, you guys are getting hype on a Saturday. Appreciate you, fellas. Ooh, unidentified tiles amulet. I meant next time. Viv, come on, man. Kind of true, though. Every time I found a Griffin's, I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, I don't know. Anytime I was like, all right, I'm hoping to find a Griffin's here pretty soon. I never found one. The very second I was like, Yeah, I need to test out this monitor. Griffins. It's the beginning of ladder. I just need to kill some monsters and oh, griffins. Like that's how it goes, right? So how it goes. Let's see, let's try to scroll up and catch a few here. Shane said he got an ohm from a vase once. It's nice. Chris said he got a Annie off on Steam Deck, his first one now. Congratulations on that one. Christopher Biven feels the man. Come on, you're gonna make me blush. Thank you very much, very kind of you. Nicholas Stevens coming in with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, man, very kind of you. On a Saturday, hanging out with the boys, sending a $10 super chat. Smash that like button, guarantees the Monarch will drop for you.
Nicholas Stevens
What am I doing?
donated $10 through Super Chat.
Not in the right spot.
Smashing the like button
Good job, Phil.
guarantees a Monarch will drop.
Oh, the Terra Zone changed. Oh, that's why I got confused. I mean, I don't really want to run this one, but yeah, I don't know. Am I going to do only Terra Zones? I could. Once again, Nicholas Stevens, you legend. Appreciate you. Dreamers gotta eat, says Tax Cut. I mean, ain't wrong. I ate just before I came down here, so. Also, I gotta check with my... Oh, never mind. Alarming? I messaged the babysitter like a half hour ago, never got a message back. Okay. I think we'll just keep doing the Terror Zone, because with the level difference, I mean, running Chaos and stuff, I'm not going to get hardly any experience. And I decided for whatever reason that I was going to try to get this character to 99, so. Two Skellies, thank you. Played since LOD started. First Griffins on the ladder. Oh, you got it gambling on the Knights of Terror, I'm assuming. Naui. Well, congratulations on the first Griffins. It's always exciting. Sasquatch, welcome in. What's up? What's up? Yeah, this Terror Zone is pretty suboptimal. Not a huge fan. I don't know. I don't know if I should. What should I do? I didn't really plan this out too well. Oh, you were just normal gambling with, okay, 10 million gold at a time. Gotcha. Interesting. Congratulations. Bivsteak. Love you. I mean, you guys are too kind. Bivsteak coming in with a huge compliment, being nice once again. The love from the community has been huge as of the last few weeks. And honestly, this last couple weeks was a huge one where I needed it. So I appreciate you guys for being so kind with the kind words and everything. Really appreciate it. Maybe I'll change up. What am I gonna do here? I'm 97, and I kind of wanted to. Maybe I will keep hitting it. I don't know. Maybe we'll keep hitting it because Terror Zones can kind of like still get you experience or whatever. But G-Stacks. Actually, speaking of GeoGuessr updates, I know you're kidding. Welcome in, by the way. So I haven't played a lot lately because they did do an update, and it was effing terrible, dude. So, they changed the rating system and the competitive system to where I was like rated like 750 and I was playing against people that were rated like 1,000 or something, which is very high. Very high. Like low level professionals are rated like 12, 1300. And I lost and I lost and I lost and I lost every time I played. So I literally stopped playing for like weeks because I just lost every match. I dropped down to like under 600 rating because I was playing people that were like rated 1200. Real rough, I'll tell you what. But they fixed it now, so I got to get back into it. Maybe we'll dabble in some GeoGuessr tonight, huh? Who knows? Maybe just do like do one run here, one round of GeoGuessr, one round of GeoGuessr. Yeah. Who knows? Oh, Biv up here, Minnow Biv Steak said he's using that tank druid, that MF druid that I built the other day. Yeah, that's kind of like an MF, like a higher Magic Find stacked variant. I haven't really seen what everyone else does really, but like nobody really stacks Magic Find like I usually do, so I kind of assume everybody just stacks pure kill speed everywhere. But yeah, I kind of liked it because you have so much survivability and so much like damage at like players 3 that you're kind of fine, even with stacking a bunch. So when you say it drops from Countess, did you actually mean? Oh yeah, maybe you misunderstood me, or I very well could have misspoke there. Hostile Ducky. So what I said, or what I tried to say, either way, I'm not sure which one it was. So on level 5, there's a particular armor rack, and also on the path, all the different levels down to the Countess, there's a particular corner that has a setup to where there's an armor rack and a weapons rack.
7 months in the club of SLAYIN.
Make sure you hit all those armor racks.
I look the D2R streams, then I love that game. Carrot.
Traffle Garla, thank you for 7 months. You Slayer. I gotta look into why that AI bot right there reads it so quietly. My apologies on that, not reading it off properly. Super quiet. But maybe that's on my end, huh? Maybe my... Oh no! If I had a little more Magic Find, I don't have enough. Thank you so much for the 7 months, my gosh. So yeah, pretty much I was just saying, I don't remember how much before I got distracted there I said out loud, so sorry for repeating myself for the 5th time, everybody, but yeah, just hit every armor rack you see on your way down to the Countess, is pretty much what I was getting at. And there's specifically one on the lower level that there's no, it's not necessarily a statistically logical reason, but that's where I always seem to find my Monarch from, is the one on the very bottom level, off to the left or right in one of the rooms. See, Nai said got his first SOJ playing with a friend on a playthrough. Normal cows. What? That's crazy. I didn't know it could, SOJ could be popping off that low. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense now that you mention it. Maybe. But yeah, congrats on that. That's nasty. Nasty in the good way. Gold Magic Find. Yo, what is up? Maybe this is a better time for you, huh? I don't know in the Philippines when this is, but, probably sometime in the morning, huh? Are you in the future, Gold Magic Find? Is this tomorrow for you? Or are you in this morning? Today's morning? I'm not even sure what I'm saying now. Bulbasaur, yo, fellas. What's going on, Bulba? Jake, break out the cheap whiskey, says Munkle. It's Saturday. Going on, Munkles. Good to see ya. Holy smokes, I am tired. I woke up at like 4 o'clock this morning. Just couldn't get back to sleep. Didn't feel that great. Woo! Trash, welcome in. Yo. 6 a.m. kind of normal for you. Okay, 6 a.m. Gotcha. It's a good wake up time. Is it possible to find a Griffins when playing with a... Is it possible to get a Griffins when playing with my Lightning Java P8? It's definitely possible, yeah. You can find Griffins with 0, you know, technically. I would try to get a little bit. You got 40, you say, so... I would at least try to get over 100. I would recommend minimum. And then, I mean, usually It depends on the build. I'm trying to remember. I don't play Javazon a lot. I kind of got bored of it over the decades of playing it. But I feel like you should be able to get at least 150 on a Javazon and still be like absolutely wrecking. So, but you could definitely find a Griffins with 40 magic finds, so it can happen. Actually, I wonder how much magic find I had when I found that Griffins on ladder this season. Because I had all garbage gear when I found that Griffins. Like, I was P1 pits, just went down there, oh, I'll kill a few monsters. Boom, Griffins. So, it can happen for sure. 4 socketed Amazon Spear, the fastest. Yeah, I mean, any question for finding a rune word base is always going to be 0 magic find cows, essentially. Players 8, 0 magic find cows. But generally, I never do that. I just go out and magic find and farm and kill monsters in my favorite areas. And when I find this thing I want, I find the thing I want. It's pretty much how I do it. So yeah. Oh, Gymnasium, what's going on? Gotcha. SOJ can drop from normal cows, you say. I'll take your word on it. I feel like you would know that. What's going on, Gymnasium? Welcome in. I kind of thought so when I stopped to think about it. You know, it's one of those things I've never really looked up, but I mean, from what I remember from the way the levels work, Nightmare Andy with normal cows being kind of a higher level. Just wasn't 100% sure. I don't like saying things can happen when I don't know for sure that they can happen. So, yeah. Oh, cannot drop. I misread it. So, I misread that. Yeah. Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
So, Gymnasium says it cannot drop from normal cows unless terrorized. So, gotcha. Cow runs best without magic find. That's not exactly travel what I said, but like oh wait. You asked about the finding bases. Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much the easiest to like kind of understand, comprehend that. Yeah, just if you have no magic find, then the stuff won't be magic, aka blue or anything else. So it's more likely to be like a white, gray, or socketed or whatever. So if you specifically only want to find any rune word base, yeah, no magic find hell cows, you're gonna be golden, pretty much. But like I said, that's not my strategy, but that's like, because I would never want to give up the opportunity to like go farm. I don't know. I guess because 0 magic find cows too, you're gonna be prioritizing kill speed at that point with no magic find. So you could also find cows is great for high runes too, right? So it's not a bad strat. I know people that do that at the beginning of ladder, regardless. And they only trade, like, they pretty much do that for the strict purpose of finding bases and high runes. Like, I've heard of that as a ladder start strat for Javazon, so. Gold Magic Find says, let me transfer to my big TV. Nice. Viv says legend in Twitch chat. Yeah, good call on that one. Jim over here. Speed running legend. What items won't drop from Thresh Shocket? So Health Thresh Shocket. Meme place, super fast. You can run it super fast. I actually mentioned Thresh Shocket in a video that I'm probably going to be releasing in the morning. There's actually quite a few things, actually. I thought the list was smaller until not that long ago. But it's actually, there's like 20 or 30 things that Thresh Shocket can't find. I don't know the actual number. I could be wrong here, but he can drop. I know Thresh Shocket can drop D-Web because I've seen it. He can drop Griffins because I looked it up many times. I found a Templar's Might from Thresh Shocket before. I found a Wind Force, but there's a bunch of stuff that there's probably like 20 things he can't drop. I thought it was way shorter until someone was like, actually, Phil. And then they pulled up the whole list and I was like, oh, oopsie, bro. I thought it was closer to like how Pindle can drop everything but 3 items. I thought Thresh Shocker could drop everything but like 7 or something, but it's actually a little bit higher than that. Oh yeah, next run. Gotcha, Treffle. Yeah, look, you're gonna look in cows for your Amazon spear. Have enough high runes. 5 Jaw, 6 Burr. There you go. No, no one's ever too upset about finding too many high runes. Am I right though? So it's never that bad. Bobcat. Yeah. So standard. If it's a standard Thresh Shocket, obviously you can't find 45 life skillers. Tyraels. You can't find Tyraels. I know that for sure. I'm not sure exactly what they are, but it's like somewhere like 10, 15, 20, maybe. I don't remember the number. Saffron looked it up one day. If anyone knows, Jeff Saffron from chat looked it up for me one day, and it was like a long list, and I was like, oh gosh, I'm an idiot. Slagathor says Sunday morning Phil stream. Nice. World time zones, everybody. It's actually 6 o'clock in the afternoon where I'm at, so it's kind of funny. You must be Philippines, something like that. Japan, I don't know. Making up countries here. Malaysia, Taiwan, maybe something like that. But yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Time's the same everywhere, huh? It's 6 o'clock in the afternoon everywhere in the world, huh? No way! I didn't know that. Ooh, good stealth base right there. Endgame stealth base. So Canada. Canada possibly close to me. I'm a Michigander personally. 1600. Ooh boy, I forgot what that. That's 4 after 12, so 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, a couple hours behind me. Dead Money, welcome in. Yo yo yo, welcome in. Arior Smears, Holland, nice. Worldwide, 10 a.m. in New Zealand, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Bobcat says he's on his grail list. He's got D-Web, Tyraels, and Death's Fathom left. Okay, a couple tough ones for sure. So, looks like you're going to be in the same boat as me here pretty soon. Hoping, crossing your fingers for Tyrael's Might at the end, huh? Hopefully you get one of those lucky drops where you find Tyrael's Might before the other ones, and then the other items are relatively quicker, in my experience. Good old Nebraska, Hostile Duck says. Good old Nebraska. Catch the northern lights. Where we were at, where I live, I could barely see them. It's kind of like city-ish. So I mean, there was just like a little hue to the sky essentially, but it wasn't very pronounced. Some of the pictures people posted were like, ah man, I don't want to, like, because I know people are gonna get real irate, but some of the pictures that people I know posted on Facebook and stuff, I was like, dude, that's not what it looks like. You cranked up the contrast and the saturation so high on that picture. Like, it was funny. Like, there's no doubt that the people that live more in the country with less light pollution could see it better, but like some people were just crazy about it. I actually looked up I didn't look it up. I was actually, you know how your phones listen to everything you say and they just like show you what you're like talking about? I was talking about it last night, so this morning I looked at my phone and it pops up with a video on YouTube showing the comparison between what the Northern Lights actually looked like and people's pictures on YouTube. It was hysterical. Oh my gosh. Like how nonsensically like crazy everyone made it look on their phones. Because of like the way when you take pictures on your phone, like they automatically have AI to make your pictures look better than they really do. It's just crazy. It was gorgeous in Maine, but you got to get that clout. Well, that's the thing too. Nobody would buy a phone that took pictures that looked worse, right? It's like a marketing thing. Because last night, one of my wife's friends, my wife was pretty disappointed that it didn't look like how it did in everyone's pictures and stuff. And I think where we live, honestly, I live with kind of the city. It was because of some of the light pollution around. We live in the suburbs of like Detroitish area, sort of, kind of. Well, yeah. She messaged one of her friends who posted pictures about it, and she's like, and her friend even told her like, yeah, it looks way better in the pictures than it does. Well, not way better. She said it looks. What'd she say? It looks. I don't remember the way she worded it, but essentially it said it looked better in the picture than it did in real life. So. And that's what I thought. So kind of confirmation bias there for me, I guess, but. But then when I seen that video pop up today in my like YouTube feed, I was like, mm-hmm. And it wasn't like it was something from like the Associated Press or something, like a real.
I can't carry anymore.
You know, not some random dude sitting in his basement playing video games. Peter Choi, yo, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Juice for Dice, UK. It's almost midnight where you're at, huh? Gotcha. The other side of the pond, nice. Bobcat said he couldn't see it real well last night. All you have to do is increase the exposure time. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not an expert at that kind of thing, for sure. So. I was more of thinking the like color grading stuff that I've learned from like video editing. I don't actually know photography. I just know I've learned a thing or two from video editing. You know what I mean? So 190 fine gentlemen here between Twitch and YouTube. Thank you guys joining me on this wonderful Saturday. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button for me. Peter Choi says happy Mother's Day. Appreciate it. Kind of you, I suppose. Gold Magic finds on the big TV now. Trying to lower the volume because someone is sleeping. Makes sense. Oh, W coming in with the Twitch Prime sub. I don't know if you know this or not, Dub, but I absolutely love when anybody gives, even not just me, but just when anyone gives anybody Jeff Bezos' money. So I obviously like it too, but really, anytime anyone gives somebody Jeff Bezos' money, I love it. So thank you so much, you Slayer. War cries, dang yo. Echoing. What else? What was on there? Chain lightning? Nah, no. Just interesting. Can I game Spirazon with Ariox? Boy, I have no idea. Spirazon, I don't really feel comfortable giving much advice on, since I've never done it before. So. Yeah, Rascal says, yeah, it makes sense. With all the extra light, how are you going to sell iPhones? Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, if you take pictures and your pictures look worse on social media than everybody else's, Rascal. I mean, not yours, but I just mean anyone in general. People aren't going to buy phones when their pictures look worse on social media, because that's 95% of what people do with pictures. 99 probably. So if your pictures look better than real life, that's the phone that people are going to buy to take pictures with. So marketing wise, it makes perfect sense. But yeah, heading off work time. Happy hunting. Appreciate you. See how many comments. Getting a little behind in the comments. Please do forgive me if it's something important. We're not gonna hit you up and get mad at you for putting it in twice or something. Like if I completely missed it, pretty much if it drifts off the top of the screen in chat and I haven't answered it yet, feel free to put it in again. I do kind of try to pride myself on reading as many comments as possible, but it's just not humanly possible to read every one, so do please forgive me. Smoker coming in with Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much. You know it. You know it. I love when people give away Jeff Bezos' money. Especially to me. So thank you. Arc Exile coming in. So what's up? What's up? Kermit. Man, my man. What's up, Kermit? Good to see you. Kermit the Killer. See. Squig says gets wild live in Alaska. In the winter I see them quite a bit. Talking about the northern lights. Enhance a lot of pictures. You end up seeing they do look a bit different in person. Yeah, I pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking too, yeah. Bobcat saying a photo, instead of photo taking a second, 10 seconds to 30 seconds in a minute. Even with clouds having a 30-second exposure, you could still see the northern lights like crazy when you... Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't know exactly... I had the wrong idea in my head of how people were doing it, but... that is kind of interesting. I don't know a crazy ton about photo stuff, so... Shifty Spline says, another way people do that is like when they take pictures of the moon and it's like super detailed. Yeah, I don't know about that. That could be just like super high quality camera. Like, I don't know how much of that is like photo trickery necessarily. But yeah, like, it's just kind of weird to me when I feel like that's just like mega super zoom and mega super high quality camera. So maybe a little bit different situation, just in my opinion. Boy, I'm gonna get to 99 in no time with this guy. No time. Well, lady, I should say. It's basically AI zoom. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of true there. Kind of true there. Six thirty. So yeah, I don't have a crazy long stream tonight, but we got a couple hours, and I gotta go pick the kid up from the in-laws, the one that's watching the kid tonight. For this time anyways. Spanglish, yo! Yeah, my bad missing your comment. Definitely, it happens. I do my best. If you knew my reading level, you'd be proud of me, trust me. Gosh, my eyes are like dying. I'll be all right though. Can't complain about playing some video games with the boys on a Saturday night. Yeah, Bobcat, makes sense. Makes sense. The longer the exposure, the more data the camera can get in. Appreciate you. Thanks for the late stream, says Bulbasaur. Us on the West Coast, folks. Ooh. It looks like I think I named that kissy face too, but that emote that last Bulbasaur put in there on YouTube, it's actually someone screenshotted me at the very end of one of my like keep SLAYIN. Ooh. Oh, that was a good emote. Also hilarious because you have that epic Sweet Phil channel membership badge too. The like 24-monther, I think. Hostile Ducky says wishes the synergy for Frozen Orb was better. What is it again? Oh, Ice Bolt. Yeah, if you're using Frozen Orb, you're probably not going to be even using Ice Bolt, just the way Frozen Orb kind of works. In my experience. Maybe some other people play it differently or whatever, but... I just heard a ghost or something. Still having Arc Exiles is still haven't completed his Holy Grail. Last I checked a few months ago, you needed 2 items. I need 1 now, so yeah. 6 months go by, I find 1 Grailer at this point. Yeah, all I need is Kyriel's Might. So struggle is real. Struggle is real. Crazy enough, I'm actually probably going to find Tyrell's Might tonight, so you guys stick around. The detailed moon is full fake on Samsung phones. You just point it at anything and it looks kind of like the moon in it. I did not know that, Barney. If that's true, I've never heard that before. That's funny. I mean, I can believe it. I can believe it. Like, enough people in the world take pictures of the moon and they all want their pictures of the moon to look good, so they intentionally install the AI to do that. Not even good either, just like anything that sort of looks like it, you say. Yeah, I believe it. It sounds realistic. JC says it'd be cool to see me play classic hardcore. I would say that might be happening in the not so distant future. I've been thinking about trying classic. I know people love watching hardcore for some reason. So I get, well, I mean, I know the reason. It's like super intense, I guess. Like, you can, haha, streamer died, ha 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 ha. So I get it. So, but I've been thinking about doing some more stuff like that lately. Even if I don't finish the Holy Grail, I'm thinking of like taking, almost like not taking a break from the Holy Grail, but kind of taking breaks from the Holy Grail. 222 221. Yeah, we'll scratch it. If it was perfect, maybe, but just taking little breaks here and there, like 1 week here, 1 week there, just because it's gonna end up with only needing Tyrell's Might. It's gonna end up being real rough, finishing up the Holy Grail. Real rough, just real rough. So Kermit says he's playing some Counter-Strike Source for funsies. Okay, all right. Counter-Strike's one of those, is a game I've never really played before. It's one of those ones that was super popular, but for whatever reason, it just never invaded my friend circle or whatever you call it. So we played Unreal Tournament, Call of Duty, Halo. But yeah, Red Faction, multiplayer Red Faction. That was where I was at. That was probably one of the first ones I ever played. That and Unreal Tournament. Red Faction and Unreal Tournament. Remember, it blew my mind when you could like burrow tunnels like up into a cliff and come back out and create like your own little sniper's peak on Red Faction. You'd spend like 45 minutes making this sniper's peak, and then there'd be like 2 minutes left in the game. Those were the days. See, G Pro, what up, Phil? Almost done building my Singer Barb. Nice, man. Yeah, Singer Barb, I love not having to aim. It's my favorite. Pretty much anything that has like a radius of damage is my favorite. It does half the damage as one that, as a build that doesn't have a radius of damage, like an AoE. No big deal. I'd rather just like not look at the screen and go like this, read some chat. Wishy, yo, what's going on? Speaking of reading chat.
I am overburdened.
Bobcat says Counter-Strike was just after Halo 1. Gotcha. Boy, the first Halo, I had a 32-inch tube TV with a built-in VCR that I kept in the extended cab of my pickup at that time, and I would literally leave it in there all the time just in case a LAN party broke out for Halo. So That's how legit I was. Just throwing it out there. Don't want to brag or nothing, but I had a 32-inch tube TV in my truck. Yeah, I kept the 32-inch TV, like a modem, and like 4 Ethernet cables in there at all times, just in case. Just in case. You never know. You never know what could happen, fellas, right? I remember asking my dad for that stuff. He had so many questions. Because my dad was pretty big into computers, so he was not unfamiliar with what I was talking about. But he was more confused at why I was talking about it. Why I was asking him for the cables and for the router and stuff. Pretty funny. John R said just rolled a lightning skiller. Nice, man. Congrats. Ooh, Killer G just got a Shaco. Congrats on that. I assume it's something you needed, so by your reaction, so congratulations. Oh my goodness, Figlet, yo, coming in with
What's up, Phil?
8 months of Twitch Prime sub. What a legend. And right then an Ogriax drops. Thank you so much, Figlet. Nothing I love more than when anybody gives away Jeff Bezos' money. Especially the Twitch Prime sub. This way, Phil. Appreciate you, you absolute slayer. Ogre on cue. Yeah, you know, right? You know. Yes, Hessian Kid. I think that's pronounced correctly, possibly, maybe. Yes, if you have a cold sunder, you still want to put the points into, well, I don't want to tell you an exact number because it's going to depend on a lot of different factors, but you still want to have something, whether it's 1 point into cold mastery or a lot of points into cold mastery, even if you have a cold thunder charm, because even after the cold thunder charm breaks monsters' immunities, cold mastery works at 1/5 efficiency. Like aka if cold mastery says -100 and the monster's immunity is broken, it'll minus the monster by 20. Hostile Ducky said he heard Cold Mastery was nerfed. I'm unaware of said nerf, I guess, unless we're talking about that 1/5 efficiency thing. Maybe some people kind of understood the way the 1/5 efficiency worked. Because 1/5, I don't. Maybe I'll say that one more time because some people seem to be confused at what I said there. So, if a monster is immune to cold and you have a Sunder Charm, the immunity is broken down to 95%. Down to 95% immune, right? But if after a monster is sundered, the cold mastery works at 1/5 efficiency. So I said for my example, if your cold mastery reads -100% to enemy cold resistance, 1/5 of 100 is 20. So that's why I had said that. Sometimes I get caught up. Yeah, and that's specifically for cold mastery with a cold thunder charm, only for this particular example we're talking about here. So sometimes I talk too fast, and maybe some of the words I don't spit out fully. So give me one quick second. Basement's, oh boy, I know how to work this stuff. I need to do a deep clean on my unfinished basement here.
Greetings.
Yes, just cold mastery. Yeah, Smulp seems to he knows what's up. Yeah, that's just for cold mastery. Works at 1/5, and then conviction. But yeah, like Smulp said there, if it's actually minus res on gear though, then it works normally as it states. So at 100% efficiency. Good damage for Blizzard. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, and I've had this conversation quite a few times to be honest, but I don't. To be honest, when I make builds and when I go out to see if they're good or not or whatever, I literally never look at the damage numbers. I don't even look at them because the damage screen in your character screen is just so inaccurate, and it so doesn't tell you 50% of the story. So yeah, I can't really give you a good answer on that. A lot of people ask that question, and I don't know if it's maybe people coming from other games, but and maybe it's just like my own old school Diablo 2-ness. But the character screen lies about everything, just everything. It doesn't calculate in how much damage you do based upon minus enemy res, how much that really calculates out. And there's a lot of stuff it just doesn't show on it. So I just literally don't even look at it. I go out and I kill monsters for a second and I see how it feels, pretty much, is how I determine like how much damage a build does, you know? Because right here, like I'm doing 3,800 to 5,000 damage, but this is player's 8 difficulty, you know, in the highest level terror zone possible. Like, and I'm like 2 or 3 flashing everything down. So do you think I'm hitting him for 3,800 damage? Like, you know. It doesn't really even tell the story at all. Big Joe, I don't know what that word is, so I'm not gonna read it. I don't know if you're I don't know what that one word is, so why are you farming this area? So this juice for dice, this is a terror zone on single player, Black Marsh. So all the monsters here, it's a level 96 area right now, so I actually have gotten almost, well, what, maybe about 2/3 of a bar of experience. Yeah, no, you're good. I'm not mad at, yeah, you know, I understand. You just missed that it was a terror zone or whatever. No big deal. No big deal at all. Alex says, are we cranking whiskey tonight? Well, I gotta go pick my kid up in like an hour, so I'm not like, again, I'm not like slamming whiskey or nothing. No. No. BS says he can feel a unique sacred armor coming. Man, I really don't need another tier or Templar's might. You gotta be more Pacific. Another Sunday, okay. Whoops. No good. Sengoku, yeah, you picked up on that joke, yeah. Phil, you listen to Slayer. Rarely on occasion, we'll call it. Rarely on occasion. Give me that. Ogriax, come on! One of these days. How'd I know it was a Sunder Charm? Because I'm in a terror zone and Sunder Charms just rain from the sky in terror zones. So if a grand charm, oh boy, what up, Stutterpill? If a unique grand charm falls in a terror zone, if you just say Sunder Charm, you're gonna be right 19 out of 20 times. Geeds are exponentially more rare than Sunder Chimes are, which shouldn't really seem like it should be the case, but it is. But yeah, it technically could have been a Geeds Grand Charm. You are right. It would be like finding a unique ring and being like, "Ooh boy, I bet you $100 this is a Nagel or Manald. I bet you." Like, you're probably right. Or you can be like, "Here's my unidentified SOJ," and then just be wrong every time, like I am. How rare are Zods? Very rare, very much. In my entire life I've found one of them. And for example purposes, I've probably found like 6 to 8 Mangsong's lessons and probably the same amount of Templar's mites. And I have found one Zod. Any sacred armors yet? Darius, what's going on? Not that many, no. Less than 1. More than -1. So far. Jordan got his Blackstone fired up. Oh, got his flat top ready to rock. Gotcha. Online poker tournament. Interesting. Nice. Online poker tournament. I haven't played online poker in a minute. Back in like 2007, that was all the rage. Don't tell anybody about this. I don't know if it's legal. I had a little racket going where I would, there was these other people that didn't have checking accounts. So I would send money from my account to their, like, online poker account. And I would say, "Hey, I'll send you 25 bucks and you can play. And then tomorrow you can give me 25 bucks for free, no interest. But if you don't have that $25, you owe me $50 next week." So it was kind of like they're gambling on if they're going to gamble and win. You know what I mean? I ran a few different things like that where it would be, or I would be like, "Hey, I'll send you 25 bucks. If you'll owe me 35 bucks, just a flat fee for doing it," and stuff like that. Because like a lot of people just didn't have checking accounts when we were that age, but I did, so. And I call it a racket just to be kind of humorous, I suppose. Not really a racket. I wasn't like a mob boss or something, but yeah, Jordan, while I was saying that out loud, I thought of that as well. "I'll gladly pay you tomorrow for a cheeseburger today." Yeah, but that's pretty much what I did. I did that numerous times when I was younger, to be perfectly honest. We used to have this thing in school, we call it the quarter game. You would essentially just flip. One person would flip their quarter, and it would land heads or tails. And then the second person would flip their quarter, and if it landed heads, they would win, and if it landed tails, they would lose. And they would just do this all day in class. Well, I didn't play the game because I don't gamble. I'm not very lucky. If I gambled on flipping coins, I would lose all my money instantly just because I'm unlucky like that. But what I did was, when people did lose all their money, "Hey, here's a quarter. If you win, you can keep the quarter you won and just give me my quarter back. But if you lose," similar to what I just said about the poker thing, "you owe me 50 cents tomorrow." And I would just loan shark quarters out for this quarter game we played in high school. We used to do it in shop class, and I took a piece of sandpaper and I was writing on the back all the people that owed me money. You know, for the content, for the vids, right? Jordan said he's fairly lucky. Must be nice. I don't know anything about that. 40% res gloves from vendors. I'm not sure on the cap from vendors, to be honest there, Felipe. Not sure. Billionaire Cat said 24 years, only found his first Zod ever like a month ago. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Oop, this Terror Zone's over. I wonder what the next one is. I didn't look into it. Ark says throwing rocks is what he did in school. Nice. Wait, didn't it? I thought it just changed. Oh, 650. It just said it was changing soon. Gotcha. Did YouTube go down? I don't believe so. Oh, what? I didn't know the Twitch stream or the YouTube went down? Do forgive me. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it, but yeah, that's dumb. YouTube went down. Current video is interlaced. What does interlaced mean? YouTube should be up. It went down for a second. Okay. Cool. What does this mean? I got to read up on this real quick. What does interlaced mean? Interlaced video is not supported. I don't even know what that means. Interlaced video. Interlaced display. When a video only changes every other row of pixels in the image. I don't know what the F that means. Wow, yeah, talking Smolps, you ain't kidding. My apologies. Thank you for anyone who came back on YouTube. Apparently YouTube's back up. It just like dumped my stream on YouTube for some reason. Maybe because I was talking about loan sharking people. I don't know. That's offensive. It's like this guy is. This is a scam. He's running a scam on his stream. Gosh dang it, that stinks. Yeah, when it just dumps 200 people from a stream. Cool. Thanks, appreciate it. We're over here trying to have a good time. Down question mark, down. Hold up real quick. Casey Killer, welcome in. Yo. Yeah, so YouTube stream should be back up and running. We just had a major crash of some kind. Only YouTube crashed for some reason. Wait, actually, let me look at this. So YouTube stream, it crashed for 120 people. The stream crashed for some reason. Very strange. Kermit, my apologies. I gotta stop talking too honestly here, huh? Right. Woo. The action I used to do in high school that shall not be mentioned. Real rough. Oh well, we're still getting after it. No big deal. Sorry, anyone else jumping back in here. There was some stream issues out of literally nowhere. I don't know. Somehow streaming and like technology and me just does not compute. I don't know why. Everything that can possibly go wrong always goes wrong for me when I'm streaming and recording and stuff. I don't get it, but I don't even get how I have a 4070 and like 32 gigs of RAM and like, but somehow I can never have my stream work good in like recording and stuff. I just don't get it. The more I upgrade my PC, the worse it works. Straight up. I don't get it. Oh well. But yeah, welcome in, KC. Welcome in. CPU is the limiting factor, but it should be fine because I don't really use it for hardly anything. My CPU runs at like 30%. Oh boy, did I just... Oh no, I just hit the wrong button. I do have a 3700X. I really just did that, didn't I? I hit the wrong button on accident. I'm gonna have to close the game real quick and reopen it. Doesn't matter. No, it does matter. But it's running at like 40% right now, Juice. The CPU is like super not important for these processes or whatever. Not super unimportant, but it's not. Like my CPU runs consistently at like 43 to like 48% utilization usually. Almost all the time. So not that it doesn't matter. It just seems like if it's running in the 40s percentile, or the 40% utilization, it should be fine. And I just upgraded. I got 1,000 watt power supply just upgraded, so I don't know what it is. I don't know. Just not smart, I guess. Interweb does interweb stuff, right? So... Oopsie. See, G-Stack says it happens on YouTube sometimes. Stream ends, but it's actually is still running. Got to close and reboot. Interesting. Does that only happen when you're watching my stream, G-Stack? So, because I'm honestly starting to think I don't even know. Like I can't drop like $3 grand on a new computer right now, so I can't like get all new stuff. But like I don't know what to do. Hardrio, yeah. I don't know how to do any of that stuff that you're talking about. So, like clock speeds per core and stuff. I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it. So, I know more than the average person, but less than someone who knows stuff about computers. So, I need to make an appointment with. I need to make an appointment with somebody. Ah, okay. That makes me feel a little bit better, G-Stacks. Appreciate you. Happens with other people you watch on YouTube as well. Yeah, I know I talked to Marty about maybe looking at some, like doing a video call or something with figuring out what's wrong with my computer maybe, but I gotta take care of it. I also need to do like 700 other things, so... PC bros do parkour. I'll have to take your word on that one. T-Dub says, hope everyone having a great weekend. Good call on that. Tomorrow being Mother's Day. Yeah. Yeah. She's working, so she shouldn't be in here. I spent an hour and a half making paper flowers with the daughter today. So craft hour this morning here after everyone got up. I talked about Marty. We can't be friends anymore. Why? What? Marty's cool. I don't. What? There's got to be some kind of joke, obviously. Gonna bump up to 32 gigs says G-Stacks. Yeah, it's RAM, if you're rocking AM4 or AM4, yeah, or DDR4, it's DDR5, whatever not the newest gen, but the gen just before that. It's not too expensive. Fred, what's going on? Yeah, we're back. Felipe, I would farm Nightmare Andy if you're looking for SOJ, specifically on single player. Yes. So Griffins from Pindle, P1 Nagy Lorand 1. So super uniques, they drop the same amount of items regardless of players' difficulty. So higher players count will give you slightly more experience, or the minions around Pindle will drop a few more items. But I don't think they can drop Pindle anyway, drop Pindle. I don't think they can drop Griffins anyways, so specifically for Pindle it should just be P1. Hardrio, yeah, 16 cores from a top end. I think my CPU is 16 core. Or no, it's 8. Wait, no. It's 8 core 16 thread, I think. hyper-threading. Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's the next course of action. I'm thinking about trying between what is it, a 5850 or 5650 3D or something like that, or just going all the way to like a 5900X or something, which is like 350 or 400 bucks. I don't know. It's so much money though to do this stuff, so I don't know. You get what I am saying, right? Homemade gifts are the best. Yeah, it's from my daughter though, so that's T-Dub. It's not even my gift though. My daughter's gonna take credit for it. So now I gotta the paper flowers, right?
Hello.
She stole my gift idea. Just kidding. Jason L, yo, welcome in. So I'm gonna go grab something to drink super quick. We are back in literally 2 minutes. Go nowhere. Do not leave, all right? I mean, you can if you want to, but don't. Back already. How do you guys like that printer, fellas? All right, I guess we're gonna keep rocking Nova out here. Bev said, been so long since I seen that printer. Yeah, G-Stack's probably dipped out in a hurry. Viewer count going up. I mean, it went down a little bit since I left, but there was that one time that I put the printer on and the viewer count literally went up like 30 people. Legit happened. Dark Hotto, yo! Welcome in. Kermit says if he buys his wife that Googa skillet, does that count? That's gonna depend on your relationship, I suppose. I don't know if that's a situation like it's like, here, look at here, wife, I bought you a new vacuum. Congratulations, enjoy. I don't know if that's the same thing or that's a tread lightly and trust your own judgment. You know her better than I do. Jacob Shepard. Yeah, I definitely do try. It's not easy to play Diablo 2 and read chat as much as I do. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't know what other streamers do necessarily, but I feel like I try to read chat a ton. Appreciate it makes me feel good that you notice. Appreciate you. How much time till season 6? They just announced, what day was it for season 6 again? Is it the 23rd? I think. So F Andy says Dark Hotto. Oh man, nice.
It's locked.
That's another one of those ethereal items that I've found so many of them, but never ethereal. Congrats on that one. Belongs. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. Okay, let's go ahead and use a potion there. I don't know why I'm. Thought it was season 7. Yeah, I don't know on the number of seasons. I thought it was, I seen 6 everywhere, I think, but I don't know.
It's locked.
Marty, what's going on? Welcome in. I was just talking about you. I might have to make an appointment soon. Oh no, I missed a rare ring. My apologies. Yeah, I wasn't looking too much. Fred says it is the 7th. Yeah, so.
Blessings to you.
Touche, touche. Guess I misremembered, misheard, whatever word you want to put on me being incorrect. Yeah. Opinion on Mosaic as an offline character. Jason L. Yeah, I would say offline, do whatever makes you happy, no matter what it is. Literally anything. If you want to hero edit in a character, do it. If you want to play Mosaic, do it. If you want to play 100% classic, hardcore, legit, solo, self-found, speedrunning, do that. Offline, there's no wrong answer. None. Personally, I don't like Mosaic, so I'm not going to play it, but each individual person's opinion doesn't affect the other person in any way, so nothing I would love more than to hear people playing Diablo 2 and doing whatever they want and them enjoying it.
Jordan Teague donated $5 through Super Chat.
Thank you so much.
For more well done sirloins. And for the Slayers with Ogrees.
Just combining a little bit of several different channel lores in there. Appreciate you, Jordan, for the $5 super chat on a wonderful, fine Saturday night. Ooh, appreciate you. Thank you so much. You know what? I actually had some well done. I had some well done tofu for dinner today. There's another one like there's another controversial one for whatever reason, but I had a solid dinner tonight. Yeah, 4 eggs scrambled, half a pound of tofu, black beans, and rice. It was like a brown rice and quinoa mix. Yeah. Anyone saying it's gross, let me know how many times you've had tofu. You can't say it's gross unless you also put in the chat how many times you've had tofu in your life before. It has to be more than 1 time. Innumerable times? Well, okay. And there's nothing wrong with people just not liking stuff either. But the main thing is, tofu is so cheap. There's kind of mixed opinions here. Love tofu. Jordan, Sasquatch, love tofu. Gross tofu from Rodney, and blue. Marty says he only eats his eggs blue rare. Oh, Marty, that was well timed and an excellent comment. I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, kind of looks cool by now. It's like a 1/4 of an Ariats. But yeah, so tofu is it's like $1.29 a pound. First off, so it's so cheap, and it doesn't really, once you, like, I fry it so it's not even really that healthy, to be honest, probably, but it just tastes like whatever seasoning you put on it, right? It'd be like this. Anyone who's had sloppy joes, right? Sloppy Joe. Do you really care what the ground beef tastes? You don't taste the ground beef. It's completely covered in the sauce. You don't even taste it. That's the same way I eat tofu. It's not covered in sauce. I just season it up, but I mix it with a bunch of other stuff, and it's like,
Hello.
It's just a thing that's there that tastes like the seasoning you put on it. So, texture though, well, you ain't making it right then, in my opinion. Don't want to attack anybody's tofu cooking expertise, but
Not in town.
The first time I made it, I was very unhappy as well. The thing is with tofu, in my experience, you have to fry it for like a half hour before it has any texture of any kind. Beyond that, before that, it tastes like, or it feels and tastes like you're eating like, it kind of tastes and feels like Play-Doh before that. I'm gonna be honest. It both tastes and feels like Play-Doh before you, but you have to deep fry it for like a half hour straight of like flipping it in the pan. Has to be in soup. I've never had it that way before. But yeah, I've been giving it a solid chance just because I'm incredibly cheap. For starters, I'm a very cheap man. Wait, fiscally responsible, I mean. I'm very fiscally responsible. It's like ground beef tastes better. It tastes better. It's like $6.50 a pound for like 80-20 garbage, like who knows what country, what 9 countries this ground beef came from. Or tofu, organic, you know, it's just all plants, you know, well, it's whatever. G-Stacks, yeah, he only eats his meat, blue rare Play-Doh, exactly, yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's the one. So Andy says tofu texture not bad, just not anything close to the other things, chicken and this and that. One of the biggest travesties that's ever befallen tofu is anyone claiming it's even remotely like any type of meat. It is nothing like meat. Just nothing. And this is, of course, my opinion. Nobody get too upset about it. But in my opinion, tofu is nothing like meat. But I don't think that's fine. Like, ice cream is nothing like meat, but they both taste good, right? Just because ice cream doesn't feel like a hamburger doesn't mean it's bad. So I kind of, you know, tofu can be the same way, right? Food version of soft rubber. Yeah, Jordan, that sounds like somebody didn't cook it, undercooked it extensively. Just extensively. The first time I made it, I didn't cook it enough either, which is what that sounds like from my, and albeit I've only cooked tofu now about 8 times total, so I'm no tofu expert here, but the first time, yeah, it tasted Play-Doh-y and was not the right texture, so. Frugal, my man, frugal. Right. Jordan. Very cheap, how much? Right. Toe food. There you go. Kind of like a ho toe, right? Jacob says all popular foods are made for a reason. Yeah, I mean, definitely a lot of people like it. I feel like tofu is like a controversial one though, because people automatically assume it's like a political stance. Like, wait a second, you ate tofu one time? This must be political. Like, you know? But it's not political. I'm just a cheap bastard. So I'm trying to rice and tofu and beans, an entire meal for like 60 cents. Like, this is as far as it goes, people. Jordan says been eating tofu for years. All right, yeah. There's definitely a few people. I've mentioned it before, tofu eating in chat before, which I have no problem if people don't like it, as I mentioned a million times before. But I don't mind it. I don't even think it's the best. It's not even great. It's good enough though. Some things in life can be like good enough, you know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever eaten bacon and be like, this is not my favorite bacon? But I mean, it's like good enough, you know? cheap beans for fiber and a spoonful of peanut butter. Man, peanut butter in there. Yeah, I don't go there. I do seasoned salt, pepper, and garlic powder on my tofu, black beans, and like I said, the rice, and I did 4 scrambled eggs mixed in there too. So it's just like 800 grams of protein, whatnot. And it's not even like all plant-based either. I'm not like making some stance here. It's got four eggs in it, right? So I don't know the technical law if that's considered vegan or not. I always forget, but I don't really care either. So Berserker 69, perfect number. What's going on? Let me scroll up here, man. I'm trying to keep up in the comments, struggling, but doing my best. Could I repeat what I said about farming uniques? Says Faria. So unique monsters. Sorry, hopefully you're still here. Sorry, I'm getting a little behind on comments between Twitch and YouTube. Do forgive me. Plus, I'm just going on weird tangents here. But so super uniques specifically. I'm not talking act bosses, but super uniques like Thresh Shocket, Pindle, you know, all those super uniques, Eldritch, Shank. They drop, no matter what the player's count is, they drop the same items. Like, this is players 8, so it's going to be suboptimal, but we'll go hit Thresh Shocket real quick, just to show you. So, I guarantee you Thresh Shocket is going to drop 4 potions and 2 items. No matter what. So, 2 items and 4 potions. They drop the same every single time. And even if it's on players 1 difficulty, they'll still drop the exact same thing. So, that's what I was mentioning earlier. Phil tried the Necro Beast Bramble build. Love it. Paired it up with Act 5 Mercenary. Okay, yeah. I've been meaning... Soon, that's another thing I gotta try. Pairing more things up with the Act 5 Mercenary. I gotta bite the bullet. I've been looking a little bit more. Maybe reconsidering, like, how good Plague is. I think I've been under-appreciating Plague. Personally, maybe. So I gotta look into that a little bit more, but yeah, I'm glad you like that one. Amplify Danger? I think that's a shorthand for danger, possibly. 800 grams of protein, is that for a week? No, that's per hour. 800 grams per hour. That's how you get absolutely jacked. I'm obviously kidding. Huge jokes. Slicewood, what's going on? You're not cheap, you have a kid. Mine's 1 and costs a lot. Appreciate it, yeah. But no, I'm cheap, for sure. Well, before I had kids, I was cheap. But it does kind of work out for you. It's stressful shopping for things that you need. Like my phone's like falling apart. It like doesn't charge anymore. Like the backing of it is like, I don't know if you can see it. It's like falling off. So like, I don't know, the innards are falling out of my phone. And I can't plug it in anymore. It only charges, like I can only do the wireless charging on it now because the port is like destroyed on the back, apparently. Just completely wore out. I need to get a new phone, but they're so expensive. And it works fine. But I guess it kind of doesn't work fine. It's so old that they stopped updating the apps for it. So my savings account app and another app just stopped working because they stopped updating it for my phone because it's so old. My phone, it'll just never break. It's made of steel. So it's literally just completely a steel body. It'll never break. Really unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Let's see. Felipe says tofu equals normal, beef equals exceptional. Yeah, I would say there's no doubt in my mind that I think like different types of beef and stuff, and pretty much every meat tastes better than tofu. But I mean, tofu is 1/6
I can't carry anymore.
of the price of beef, of ground beef. I mean, what are you gonna do at that point? Like, there's some point that price matters, right? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It's such a good value. It's like, imagine if, I mean, I don't want to even give examples here because somebody's going to get all irate, but you know, two things that are not that much different. They're different and you like one more than the other, but like it's 6 times the price, you know, like if something's 6 times the price, it's got to be a lot better.
I can't carry anymore.
Just my opinion. Hands up, just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Hey, the Berserker says, been a while since he played D2, but he's hooked again. Don't get too hooked. Obviously, real life more important. But Diablo 2, absolutely amazing game. Welcome back. Yeah, right, Dark? Yeah. D2, big love. No doubt. Wicked Ball, if I didn't shout you out, Wicked Ball, my apologies. What, yo. I think I did, but I don't remember if I did. I looked right at your name and I thought about shouting you out, but I didn't. Wicked Ball. Absolute legend up in chat. Frequently appreciate you. If I didn't shout you out already, I'm slacking. The fact you still have that phone going is legendary. Yeah, come to find out, it's less old than I thought it was, but it's old enough that they stopped updating the apps for it. It's a Galaxy S8 Active. I think it only came out in like 16 or something like that, so it's not even that old. But it is pretty old. I got this phone. I started my YouTube channel after I bought this phone. So, if that tells you anything. I remember when my last phone broke. And I bought a new phone. I bought a new phone on eBay. A new used phone, that is. And the company sent me some, like, I don't know what it's called, but everyone who I talked to was like, bro, this is an Obama phone, which it was like some free government phone that they, Artisan's greater quality, interesting. It was like the free government phone they'd send to like low income people, but I had bought like an expensive like phone, you know what I mean? So that's not what I called it. I'm just saying that's what everyone told me it was called, just throwing it out there. So yeah. And then I sent that one back, got my money back, and then I got this phone. And I only paid, I think I paid 170 bucks for this phone when I got it in 2016 or 18 or whatever it is, so. Yeah. Any decent drops? Tugs. Nothing real great today, no. I don't even remember if I found really anything great. I mean, just blasting away, hanging out with the bros on a Saturday. Wait, hold up. I gotta word that differently. We've been slaying demons and hanging out with my fellow man, just playing a video game. That might have been worded incorrectly, but I fixed it. I fixed how it was worded. Biv. Oh boy. Oh boy. Felipe says switches every 5 to 6 years. Yeah, that's probably what I should do. I should probably just get on a 5-year schedule switching phones. But Barney says 3 years is old for a phone. That's what the manufacturers want you to believe. Well, yeah, that's the thing. They stopped upgrading my apps. They literally, it's like download the new update for your app, and I click download, and it's like the new update is not supported on your phone. Okay, so I guess I just can't see how much, you know, none of my banking apps worked anymore on my phone. Cool. Super excited about that. Like, Yeah, G-Stacks hanging with the smellers. Ooh. Lego Master. So haven't found Tyrell's yet today. I haven't found it yet. So yeah, sorry, Berserker up here said unsure what to do, thinking about doing a Grail. Okay, that's definitely a long like commitment. You don't necessarily have to finish the whole thing, I guess, but yeah, Grails take forever. I've been working on this for years, but you can always just start it and just be like, I'm done, and then pick it up like years later if you wanted to or whatever. Depends how stressed you want. You could always do like the naked hardcore speedrun challenges and stuff like that. I've been thinking about picking that up again too. I started a naked hardcore playthrough challenge and I stopped like in Act 5 of, or Act 4 of Nightmare with the Druid. I think I knew, or no, I think D4 launched, so I stopped it. But I was thinking about picking it up again. Marty says, Android stop after 2 years, guaranteeing updates. Interesting. Gotcha. Yeah, Androids I would assume would be a little bit more difficult because there's more Android like platforms, right?
I can't carry anymore.
Because don't all phones run on Android with the exception of iPhones, and they're their own thing. I'm not an expert on the topic, so. Lego Master says he thinks he'll finish his online Holy Grail before I find Tyrell's Might. You never know. You never know. I hope not. But yeah, the amount of time that I've had this phone is longer than what somebody should have a phone. I keep telling myself and the thing is too, there's actually more than what I mentioned is actually wrong with my phone. Actually I could get another app, I guess, but the calendar app I found out has been deleting things I put into the calendar. So I can't use it anymore. And because I was wondering, I'm like, babe, you didn't tell me you were working there. I put that stuff in my phone if you're working those days. Well, and I think it was deleting some stuff before, and now my calendar app doesn't save literally nothing. Literally nothing. Anything I put in there, the next day is gone. So that's cool. I just need to go on eBay and drop $200 for a used phone and just do it. I don't know what I'm doing here. What am I doing with my life? Am I a fan of Mr. Llama's rap song? It's impressive that he did that. It sounds impressively good, Lego Master or Felipe. I can't believe that nowadays people can just make stuff that sounds that good in your like room or whatever. Llama's rap song, yeah. It's interesting. It's not something I would like regularly listen to, but like it's funny to hear the first couple of times and you hear and he spits it pretty good too. Like just go line after line after line after line. Yeah, it's pretty yeah.
Not in town.
But it's hard to say if it's like a great song or not, you know, being on a topic that I literally make my living on and I play the game all the time. So it's got a little bit like nostalgic flair to me or whatever, you know what I mean? But I did enjoy it. I've only probably listened to it. I've listened to pieces of it probably like 10 different times, but I've only listened to it all the way through a couple of times. Egg on your left shoulder. Lego Master talking about if he'll finish his Holy Grail before mine with 29 items left. He hopes he doesn't finish his before me as well. Yeah, I hope not. Did you? I don't remember. Didn't you already find Tyrell's Might or something like that? You got lucky, found Tyrell's Might super early, possibly. Naggy, no, it's all right. It's not that I don't have the money to buy the phone. I don't know if I said this yet tonight. I'm really cheap. That's what it is. I'm very, very cheap. $200 is like a lot of money to me, so that's what it would be too. I already know what phone I want to get. I just need to do it. So the newer version, and it's not even new anymore. I think it's from like 2020 maybe, but it's called an X-Cover Pro that I was thinking about getting. I bought one for my niece because she broke her phone and then she broke another phone or something like that. And my sister was talking to me about it, and I was like, I'll pick her up a phone. I know exactly which one to get her. And so I got her an X-Cover Pro. It's like it's pretty much the version they get for like cops and firefighters so that they don't break easy. I'm probably gonna get that. The only thing is they have really bad like cameras and microphones and stuff like that on them because it's like not important, but I don't know. Rather spend $200 on 7 copies of D2R. You could do that. Barney, sounds like a great excuse. The alarm app on my phone didn't work. Right. Except if I don't get up and work, I don't make any money, so I don't get paid by the hour. Dark Hotto says he has a song. Yeah, probably, and this wasn't even recently. It's probably, well, recently is kind of a opinion, I suppose, but yeah, Llama made a D2R or a Diablo 2 rap song like 2 or 3 years ago, I think, and it's impressively like quality. I don't know if it's like your style or if you like the lyrical content, but like, I mean, like the sound of it and everything is like, it's shocking what people can just do, like I said, in their rooms making their own songs. It's crazy. Meat Bicycle, iPhone 8, got it at Best Buy for $150. Yeah, I don't know. People love their iPhones. I don't, and there's things about iPhones that are great. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think I could go to iPhone. I know it's getting better now that like the EU sued them about the whole like charger situation and all this different things, but that they don't have all their exclusive chargers and all this stuff. But Dark says, is it corny? It sounds like corny. I mean, a little bit. It's kind of what you would expect, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Is it corny? I mean, jeez.
Not here.
If you're a fan of D2, you'll like to listen to it like one time, at least. Maybe you'll listen to it a couple times because it's not like, so Miss Llama's rap song. It's not like, how do I explain this? Does anyone know who John LaJoy is? And he made these songs that were called like, back in the day when YouTube first started, like Everyday Normal Guy, and he had this other song called Show Me Your Genitals and stuff, and it's like, it's not like high school principal slow rap like, hey everybody, stay in school, it's good for you, and learn things, because when you're in school you do stuff, you know. It's not like that. It's not like that. He's actually like spitting like like he's going, like Llama is going after it. It's not like 50-year-old high school principal, look kids, I'm gonna be cool, and he puts on his sunglasses at the high school pep rally, you know. It's not like that. Llama is like spitting it for real, but it's all D2 stuff. So I mean, whether it's corny, that's someone's opinion, I guess, but you know. Dark Hostile, or what am I even saying here? I mixed up multiple people's names there. Hostile Ducky says, so if you want Tyrells, pretty much got to farm Bale. No. So Bale, not really a great option for farming anything because it takes so long to get to him. So Tyrell's Might can drop from, at these super high terror zones, any one of these monsters technically could drop it. The regular white monsters have the chance is like 1 in like 5 million.
Need mana.
Jesus Christ, I almost died there. It's so crazy. Wow, I lost all of my mana where my energy shield just disappeared. Oh my gosh. But any 85 area, which would be Stony Tombs, Pits, the champions in the Chaos Sanctuary, there's a lot of them. I'm not going to name them all. All of those areas, the champions can drop Tyrell's Might. Or any of the champions in super high level Terra zones. I forget the exact level, the minimum level, but there's a certain minimum level that any of the champions could drop a Tyrell's Might. So, Bale take... Okay. I mean, nothing there is perfect, but... Your gold find poison res? I mean, that's pretty cool. So yeah, pretty much just because Bale takes 9 years to get to, you have to go through all the waves. He's not good to farm anything from. Lego Master said he's a frugal one too. iPhone 430 plus tax. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Part of it, this is completely true, and I don't know if it's still justified anymore. I've been very, very against Apple for like a long time. Pretty much ever since, like, because you know how everything was, what do you call it? You know how you used to have like, you could only use Apple headphones, like their headphones would only Bluetooth sync to their phones and stuff like that. And they got rid of the headphone jack, and you couldn't use any other headphones, and you could only use iPhone chargers, and you could only use all iPhone like stuff. Ever since then, I've been like completely against iPhone. Also, along with the thing where they got caught intentionally sending software updates that would cause their phone batteries to last less amount of time in order to intentionally cause people to buy newer phones. So ever since then, I've been like just against Apple. So they might be completely different now. It very well could be, and I don't mean to offend anybody here. Don't leave. Nobody leave. I mean, you can, but ever since, for eternity, I've been against Apple. Felipe, anything I would add into patches for D2R? Loot filters, for sure. Beyond that, hard to say. I can't remember offhand anything else, but... Flip says, as an iPhone, I found that offensive. I didn't realize there was any iPhones in chat today. My apologies. Awkward. Actually, I do like Apple somewhat. Hold up. Take a look at this printer real quick. I got one Apple product that I love. Hold up. Hold up. We haven't talked about this in a minute, fellas. You guys are not going to want to miss this. Hold up. Hold up. Ugh. Oh shit. I fucked everything. Oh, I wasn't smart about it. I do have one Apple product. Look at this. Apple. I have an Apple laptop that I love. Don't leave, everybody. This is my favorite part of stream. Oh, it's so heavy. The thing is if I pick it up too many times, I'm gonna hurt myself. I have an Apple laptop. Hold up. Oh, this is an Apple laptop that I have that I love. Hold up. Look. This is supposed to be like a mouse wheel. Thing is legit AF. Okay? I used to play Diablo 2 on this back in the... No, I'm just joking. My computer teacher gave this to me back in the day. Because I was like one of the only people that actually gave a crap about computers and stuff. Yeah. This thing is sick. Just sick. It actually, this exact computer, because I'm from around Detroit, this computer belonged, I actually got it working. It didn't work. He gave it to me. I figured I just kept plugging it in, turning it on, turning it off till it eventually worked. This computer belonged to somebody who worked for Ford. It has a bunch of workman comps claims on it with their addresses, their social security numbers, everything. From Ford, from like the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, it's got their full workman comp claims with their social security numbers, their home addresses, their mother's maidens names and stuff like that on. It's crazy. But yeah, back to the game. I know some other people are like, ugh. Hook up with the socials. No, the thing is I haven't been able to get that thing to work for about 20 years now. Well, no, probably about 17 years. I haven't been able to get it to turn on anymore. Right after I got it to work, and there's a few little games on there. I played them a little bit. I was looking through these files. I was like, I probably shouldn't be looking at this stuff, but yeah, and then it stopped working again, which is probably why the person gave it to,
Not here.
you know, whatever. It's probably how he got it, because it didn't work, you know. So take that to the Apple Store.
Somewise Guy donated $20 through Super Chat to the SLAYIN Fund.
Oh, thank you so much, Wise Guy, for a $20 Super Chat. Ooh. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you on a Saturday night. Oh boy, I didn't pay attention to the time. I have 4 minutes before I got to go, everybody. So my apologies. I got to go pick my kid up. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. 4 minutes here. We're going to keep slaying until I got to go. Marty said, I will fix it. Meet me in Detroit, all right? 8 Mile and Chalmers, and you can fix it there, all right? I live by Detroit, so I don't remember. Didn't you live by Denver or something? I can't remember where you said you lived, Marty. But not that important. But yeah. I mean, it would be crazy to get it. Ethereal, Cruel Colossus Blade of Quickness, I'll zot it. One day. Do I watch hockey? No, Felipe, very common question on chat, actually. I actually don't watch hockey that much. So Zab, found a rare circlet. That stuff. Is it good for a pally? I mean, it sounds pretty cool, but I'm not great at valuing or whatever on rare circlets. I usually just go with the more generic gear, you know, like the Shaco. Usually the FCR is going to come from other places, so losing all the magic find damage reduction, life, and all that stuff from Shaco is, I feel like, probably not there, but there could be some interesting ways that I'm not thinking of that could be very useful. So I would just say don't trust my words, but I would say Shaco on a general farming character, non-PvP type of stuff. Shaco would win out on that. Lego Master says that's antique, might have some value. That laptop at least has a little bit of value. I was talking to my dad about it, and we pulled it out. The battery actually has like solid gold conductors on it because it's so old. Oh, can you? Okay, we'll see the question. So it has gold conductors on it. So there's actually like literally you take the battery out and it's just like gold, and gold over here too. So because it's that old that gold's actually a great conductor apparently. So they use it on the batteries.
Impossible. I can't.
Anything I could scrap it. Oh man. Doesn't corrode. There you go. That too. Energy shield or HP for Nova. So Mr. Doctor, generally energy shield is better. I've done max Vita and Novas too, but the way energy shield works with the damage reduced, not damage reduction, but damage reduced and a bunch of other things. I'm not going to explain it all right now, but it seems better. So yeah, enough gold to buy tofu. Oh, for sure. For sure. That's funny. Motherboard's pure mithril. Biv says, might as well come to my place if you're heading to 8 Mile. Yeah, Biv, you don't live that too far from me. I do recall. So yeah, it's 7:44, soon to be 7:45. I'm gonna have to take off, fellas. Go pick my kid up from the babysitter, aka the Peeps watching the kid. Who do we got? You know what? Let's send you. I'm gonna send Twitch over to my kid right now. He's playing D4, so don't lose your minds too much. But we'll send you over to my twin, Barricade. Yo 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 yo. Everyone just hop in and just say yo 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 yo. We'll send you over there right now. Peace out Twitch and peace out YouTube. Thank you guys so much for joining me on a Saturday night. Thank you so much for the people supporting the stream. I should have shouted out Twitch first before I left there, but Nick Stevens a couple of times, Jordan, some wise guy on YouTube. Thank you so much for the super chats, fellas. Appreciate it. So make sure you guys have a wonderful Saturday night. Make sure for those mothers in your life, you do something for them. You at least text them, say Happy Mother's Day and all that good stuff. Have a wonderful weekend. Peace out, fellas. And keep slaying. Woo.